All right. Well, can you hear me through Discord?
Yeah.
Okay, I can. Okay. Well, I have somewhat calmed down from that unbelievably disgusting and depressing Ark stream. That yeah, I'm just not gonna talk about it for right now. So anyway, where are we off to?
Rivendell.
Okay.
Where are you going?
The stable master.
I can port us debris.
Oh, that's right. Okay. It is still kind of a miracle we got that turtle down last night.
I'm still convinced that we probably shouldn't have been able to do it, but you're a really good healer.
Hey, so guess what? We forgot to get in the fellowship.
I can come back pretty quickly.
Okay. Because you just disappeared, and I was like, wait, what happened? I didn't get a... Oh, yeah, that would be why.
Well, my milestone is still bound to Tinator, so I'll be back there pretty lickety split.
Okay.
You gotta walk.
I mean, I
No
can't...
horses even, just gotta start walking.
Okay. It's not like that could make today any worse. Sorry, I'm not trying to be just an entire buzzkill. I'm just...
I couldn't tell for a second if you actually thought I was not joking.
No, I knew you were joking. I'm not trying to be a buzzkill. I'm still very salty about how the Arc stream went.
Let's try this again. No cooldown on these hunter teleport skills, though.
That is very convenient. Oh, apparently DoorDash will give us fresh flowers in under an hour.
Didn't they already send us that notification?
I don't remember.
Have you loaded in yet?
I'm almost there. I'm still loading. Okay, there we are. Now entering Bree.
Loading.
Wait, why are we going past the stable master?
We need the one at South Bree to go to Rivendell.
They can't just all take us where... What?
I mean, unless I'm mistaken, last I was aware, like...
Well, no, that seems like a bit of an oversight, like...
Well, so basically, if you're going to go to any of the lands south or east of Bree, you need the South Bree Stable Master. Anything north and west, you go to the North Bree Stable Master.
Shouldn't it just be Universal Stable Master? Is kind of more what I'm getting at.
I mean, that would perhaps be easier, but this, I think, is just the way it is. It's the way it's always been.
Okay.
I mean, technically, since we're VIP, we might have been able to take the North Stable Master to the South Stable Master, but...
Is that a VIP only thing?
A lot of the Swift travel is VIP only.
Well, okay then.
But it's honestly, like, I don't honestly know if it's much faster than just actually running it.
Well, okay then.
Since you get a whole nother loading screen and whatnot.
Okay, so to Trollshaws.
Rivendell.
Well, yeah, isn't that in the Trollshaws? Yeah, there
Yeah.
we are. Okay.
Finally gonna go get that dang sword reforged.
Finally, that's done. That was a long quest.
It was.
I'm still kind of surprised that we managed to kill that turtle. I know I said that already, but I'm still kind of surprised about it.
It's kind of surprising.
Okay. How did I get here before you?
Oh, hit the button earlier, loaded in faster, something.
Oh, whatever.
Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
What? What are we hanging on?
This way.
Oh, okay.
I was going around the wrong way on the circle.
I figured we'd be... Oh no, are we going back to Aragorn?
Yeah.
That guest house is a long way from the main house of Rivendell. The last homely house.
Elrond wants all his guests over there.
Get over there, you uncouth swine. Something like that.
Something like that.
Just haughty elf.
Sorry, Legolas has some things for me.
He does?
Hunter things.
Ah. The last of the Silithar. Silithar. You returned from out of the wild, Vantu, and my heart rejoices to see you. Unless my eyes are very much mistaken, you have passed the challenges of Gwyndeath and returned bearing the last of the Silithar. Hey, Dill, nice to see you again, man. Hey, I dinged.
Yay, ding!
The time has come, Vantu. Narsil will be reforged. Will you accompany me to the forge? The work will take some time, but I would have you there at Anduril's making. Speak with me when your affairs are in order, and we can walk there together. Travel now. Yep, I just hit 42. Literally as I was talking to Aragorn.
The time of Isildur's heir is at hand. With the recovery of the last Silithar, Elrond has commanded that the light of Narsil, which cut
So,
the ring from the hand of
I think I put everything you sent in the bank, or it's still in the mailbox, so.
the flame of the
You have access to both of those as a VIP.
True.
From right here.
Are you ready, Vantu? The air tonight feels full of promise, and I resolve to leave any doubts I have behind me. For Narsil to be reforged this night feels unreal to me, as if I will wake in the house of Elrond and find this has all been a dream.
There is a dreamlike quality to the mistiness of the night.
This is true. Okay, I don't see it in my, Yeah, I don't see it in my vault, so it's probably in the mailbox. Though I do have something else that's level 42 that I can finally put on. Ah, yes, this thing. The Polished Tooth of Determination.
You put a new tooth in your mouth?
Sure.
Hello.
Of course, we're holding everything up for Bilbo.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
He even says hello. Gandalf has had enough of his shenanigans.
His shenanigans.
He's not an Anakin Skywalker either.
So, what is a Silithar? Or
I
Silithar?
don't know. I don't seem to recall it ever being mentioned in the book, but honestly don't know. It might have been, and I just missed it. I seem to recall in the book, like, Aragorn starts out and he's like, look, I have a broken sword. And then by the time they leave, he's like, look, I have a not broken sword.
The blade is called Anduril, the Flame of the West. It was forged from the shards of Narsil, and from it springs the light of the last Silithar. Take it with honor, Aragorn, for it is thine. From the ashes of fires awoken. Behold Anduril, Flame of the West. I thank you, my friends. The blade that was broken has been remade, and my heart dares to hope. Also, apparently, /moo is not a command here.
Pity.
I know, right? I can hardly believe that Narsil has been remade, but the feel of Andoril in my hands quells all doubt. This night has been long in coming, Vontu, and I marvel at it. Let us return to the house of Elrond. Many are the friends that wait within, and I would show them Andoril as they may know what has been done this night. Hey, we got that sword here, too. My heart tells me that Gandalf speaks true, Vontu. It will take more than a sword, even a sword as well crafted and with such lineage as Andoril, to fight the will of the enemy. But I know this as well. We will do what we must, no matter what the cost. We will stand opposed to all who would threaten the safety of Middle-earth, and will not rest until the enemy is laid low and my people restored to safety and to plenty. You were wondering why I did not tell you what it was that Gwyndeth was seeking. That is hardly a riddle, Vontu. When I journeyed with Calanglad to claim the Silithar those long years ago, Gwyndeth turned me aside with the rebuke that I was not yet ready for the sword to be reforged. Indeed, I was not. How might events have been different if I had retrieved it at that young age? How might events have changed if Amleth had taken it with him to Fornost? We cannot see the ends of every road, Vontu. I withheld that information from you, for I believed that it was the time that if the time was truly ripe, if Narsil was supposed to now be reforged, you would know for what Gwyndeth asked without my telling you. It seems that on this matter at least I have been proven correct. Rejoice, Vontu. Dark days may lie ahead, but we will face them now with the light of Andoril before us and friends at our backs.
Woohoo!
Yeah, no, he just kind of gave Aragorn the sword in the movies.
After he realized he was late and had to track him down all the way
Well,
to Rohan.
well, only after Arwen was, kind of dying. Because her life force was now tied in with the ring. Okay, what do I go with here? I think the pants, the bigger upgrade, but I think Dill actually sent me pants, so. Hail and well met, Vontu. It is what? Okay, this is book 6. Is this where we are?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're on book 5. Ignore this for now.
Okay. All right. So how do I access my mailbox?
You should have a little mail icon in the bottom right of your screen.
I don't.
Then your mailbox is empty.
I know, but oh. What happened to all that gear?
Is it still in your inventory?
It should be. It should be.
We can find it. It's around somewhere.
I know, but Dill's here and he's excited to see me put the gear on, and now I'm like, well, no, like it's red. It's not new mail. Bottom left, okay. I don't see it. Yeah, no, I see the arrow pointing up. Okay, social.
Up. It's like the 5th one down.
I don't see it in social. What?
Well, so there's a little. So pull that little up arrow up again.
Yeah.
And there's a little
Yeah,
arrow
no, I
next to
see
the O.
social. Oh, okay, mailbox. There we are. Yep. Yeah, I knew I left it in the mailbox. Good. For a second, I was like worried that I might have accidentally sold it. I was like, no, please tell me I didn't do that. Well, thank you so much for all this, Dill. It is extremely appreciated.
It is.
Let's see. Cosmetic outfits will... We will throw this one right here, because I actually do like... What?
What?
It's like that item cannot be equipped... Oh, that's why. There we go. I actually do like the look of that. So... Hey, I like being a sharp-dressed runekeeper. Dill, it is extremely appreciated. Thank you so much. So... I was gonna... Oh, that's right. That's what I was gonna do. We will put that robe... Gosh dang it. We'll put that robe in the vault, because I do actually really like the look of that robe. Then I can sell everything else. Alright. Let us go.
I'm slightly dizzy now.
Did you open your mailbox? Because I think Dill sent you some stuff as well.
Yeah, I'm already wearing most of it.
Oh, cool. Did you equip that last night?
Mhm.
I mean, I'm happy for all this, but man, my guy looks ugly when it's not cosmetically changed.
And that's the curse of an early level character.
Yeah, that is what it is.
So the cat is watching your cursor on my watching of your stream feed.
No, I've not seen the Balin's Route trailer. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Ek. You're also very far ahead. Oh, no, you're at the bridge. Okay.
Where are you?
I'm like on the other side of the bridge.
We're going somewhere new.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think I have book 5. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, the last refuge.
Talk to Glowing.
Well, I didn't see it on my map.
Okay.
It wasn't tracking.
That's because it got shoved off.
No, I did not know that. I don't follow Epic NPC as closely as some people. I catch their stuff mostly kind of when I'm in the mood to binge something. But I will have to go check out that trailer.
Back this way.
Yep, we are headed off to the Misty Mountains. Wait, I thought Gloin was here. For some
No,
reason.
he's at his camp in the Misty Mountains.
Okay. Just a bit of a heads up, we will have to cut the stream short just a little bit. Because we're doing another game day with friends and whatnot. So we will probably be out of here about 10, 15 minutes early. So... But, yeah. We are going off to go play a Lord of the Rings tabletop game, though, so it is still kind of appropriate.
It's just all Lord of the Rings all day.
Pretty much, until we get back and I have homework. Which is still a really weird thing to me.
The mountains are getting snowier.
Boo!
You don't feel this
Boo!
cold.
I hate snow.
Even video game snow?
Yes.
But this snow is not cold.
All snow is cold. I can feel it in my skin. I feel cold just looking at it.
You've played Skyrim.
I have, and I still felt cold looking at that snow, too. I felt cold looking at the snow the ring wraiths were, kind of kicking around in the Soviet Lord of the Rings.
Are you picking up these auto-bestowed quests?
Yep.
Excellent.
All 2 of them.
Yeah. Glowing's up here.
Cool. A Nazgul, one of the 9 ring wraiths they spoke of at the Council of Elrond. I have not forgotten the honeyed words conveyed through one of those riders to us back at the Lonely Mountain. Such poison, they wished us to betray old Bilbo Baggins to Mordor. I'll help you as best I can, although Dane did task me with another matter. I can share some information, though. So you say that Elrond mentioned goblins in his direction to come here. It doesn't surprise me. I ran into some troublesome goblins up here when I crossed the Misty Mountains in Thorin's Great Quest. That time we were sorely beset by goblins. Now, it does seem that the foul things are even more stirred up lately, and perhaps your rider is the cause. One of the scouts here reported them moving far from their holes... Wait, what? Them moving far from their holes far to the east and heard them chanting Gurzmat, their leader, no doubt. Aye, that's what needs to be done. Slay this Gurzmat, and the goblins will be in such disarray that they won't present a problem to anyone. And maybe you'll find the trail this rider you seek. Seek out the goblin fires to the north and east along the Finui, whatever, and you'll likely find Guzmat holed up deep in one of the camps. I wish I could help you more, but as I said, there's a more pressing task from Dane that I must give my attention to. Okay. Welcome, new people to the stream. Glad that you're here. Hope you're having a good Saturday and enjoying being here with us. But feel free to chime in on chat. We're always happy to hear. We're always happy to see who's here with us today.
No, we got snow beasties to kill.
Hooray!
Do you not want to kill snow beasties?
No, I'm just pulling a Morty.
Hooray!
That's not Morty.
I know. That's in Elaine. We also have to kill the snow lurkers.
But do we really have to kill them?
Yes. We didn't have to kill this guy.
Well, you said kill beasties. I thought a lynx qualified as a beastie.
No, snow beasties are their own thing.
Oh. Well, why did we have to kill the lurker then?
They have relics.
Oh. Okay, fair enough.
Snow beasts are more like abominables.
I will say I am noticing is that since throwing on all this gear that Dill so kindly bestowed upon me, I am noticing a very distinct increase in damage.
Is this another one of those level 90 treasure caches? It is.
Oh. How did you not break your leg?
I'm just skilled like that.
I guess. Frick. No, that is fun. That's a funny thing though, Dill. Although I can't hear that song without thinking of the "Do You Want to Build a Meth Lab" parody from like someone did a Breaking Bad parody of that song. It's like, "Do you want to build a meth lab?"
This is a snow beast.
Ah. No, I don't mind. Do you want to kill a snowman? But yeah, overall, I am not a big fan of the movie Frozen. There are very, very few good memories attached to it.
We just come up to this mountain and start destroying the local ecosystem.
Well, I mean, we are sociopaths like that. So, yeah.
Can't trust us.
You're
with
leaving me
anything.
behind again!
Why are you so far behind?
Because you left me behind!
Okay, how are you so far behind when you were on a mount?
I mounted up to catch up to you. So we just jumped up like 11 views on my stream manager, and I'm not sure why, because we're still at the same number of viewers.
Magic?
I'm not complaining. It was just a big jump all of a sudden.
We are the best LOTRO streamers.
I mean, hardly, but still.
We're not the worst.
No. I mean, it helps that there's more than one of us, but... Anywho. It's not about views. We're just here for fun.
Yep. Fun killing things.
Yep.
The ruins to the northwest look like they could hold treasure.
Are you... Dill, are you referring to the Bilbo quests that were just introduced? Because, as I understand it, that's endgame stuff, and we are very far from that.
At least the stuff I saw showed only like max characters doing it, but maybe anyone can.
Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong. Yeah, I mean, to be entirely honest, we have to, oh, okay. We might go back and do them at some point. Are they just, level adjusted?
I see.
Okay, well, we can check that out later. Although, to be entirely honest, we're kind of... We don't want to do this, but we're kind of reassessing if streaming is going to continue to be viable now that I'm back in school. For the time being, we will be continuing to stream, so don't assume that anything's going to change. But I am just putting it out there that this is a discussion we're having. So,
School is stressful.
yeah. But we'll see how much I can balance work, school, stream, all that. Okay, so where are these ruins we're supposed to be headed to?
In the opposite direction. I'm heading for the book quest goblin camp right now.
Are we basically just focusing on the storylines for now?
No, we'll do the other stuff before we go back to glowing, but this is kind of out of the way.
Okay. Alright. Arctic Hunters. Defeat wargs. Okay, I can do that.
We've killed many a warg.
Yep. And we'll probably be killing many a warg in the campaign today. I have not redeemed the free code Save Bilbo yet. When does that expire? Do you know, hon?
I remember seeing it mentioned that it was a thing, but I don't remember when it expires.
Also, where do we redeem it?
In the store. I can show you how to do it.
Okay. Alright, we can take care of that then.
We found the goblin camp.
Hooray! Alright, I'll probably do it after the stream then, because, like I've said, tabbing out always kind of screws with me when I'm playing this game. So...
You can't see Gersmat on my tracking.
Darn.
He's probably just around somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure. If I hit LOTRO Store, it takes me to a browser window. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to hit that and tab out. Yeah, I don't know why, but that's what it does for me, so...
That's what it does for me now, too. I mean, it used to be I'd get the in-game store, but yeah, for a while now, it's been every time I go to do it, it pulls it up in one of my browsers.
No, I wonder if it's just like a default setting and if we could change that.
Dunno.
But right now, I don't really feel the need to play around with that, so... What the frick is that? Suit moth?
Where is he?
To the right. To the right. Over here. This big guy. This big lanky guy. I mean, we're not taking him on. I saw this big, like, walking white Gumby, and I was like, what the frick?
Yeah, he's, like, really high level.
I gathered as much based on the green glowing eye of Sauron and the skull under his portrait. That kind of special distinction usually means don't take him on unless you're quite ready for it.
Also, I'm going to see him as a big white Gumby from now on.
Did I ruin things for you?
No, I don't mind seeing him as a Gumby.
I mean, that was just the best description I had for it. So, annoying as that fellowship quest was last night, I was having a good deal of fun with it.
It was. I mean, it was long. Elendil has the biggest tomb in the world.
Yeah.
But it was very fun.
Yeah.
And we did it.
We did. We somehow mysteriously, magically pulled it off. That stupid turtle, though. My gosh. At first around, I could not get threat off of me.
But it really only took us one try where we were, like, working hard to actually do something specific to get it to work.
Yeah. Welcome, welcome, new person to the stream. Glad that you're joining us on this fine Saturday.
As Nick gets cold in the Misty Mountains.
Yep. Nate gets cold anywhere. You know this.
Nate gets cold in an 80-degree room.
80 degrees, not quite as much, but it's starting to get kind of low. I got the last chest. You go ahead, go for it.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Hopefully I don't disconnect, you know, like crazy like I did last night. I'm going to say like crazy, and it was only twice, but it was still very annoying.
So far, so good.
Don't jinx it. I could always change. But yeah, so far so good.
Oh, here's the dude we need. You're already fighting those guys. Garignac.
I thought it was Gersmat.
It is. Garignac is the rock monster from Galaxy Quest.
Ah.
Oh, Skorgrim's back in the story.
Hooray! I hate Skorgrim.
Everyone hates Skorgrim.
So, mount up.
I mean, I imagine we'll be getting dismounted fairly quickly because we're still just in the middle of the camp.
I mean, up to you.
You have a ward after you.
Yeah, I noticed. I heard the music.
At least it's not the combat acoustic guitar anymore.
I don't mind that acoustic guitar, to be honest. Why do I keep following you down cliffs like that?
Because you don't want to be separated.
I guess fair enough.
And it's not like it kills me.
Fair enough.
Well, hang on. Don't go down there. I'm wondering if that's where the dude was.
What dude? Oh, the
Purple
Gumbo.
dude.
Gumby.
Yeah, Gumby. I'm pretty sure that's where he was.
Yeah, I think you're right.
See? I don't jump you down into super danger.
You almost did. You caught yourself at the last minute.
And that's what matters in the end. You're the one who picks flowers while I'm getting wailed on. You're like, did you die?
Well, do you? Name one
Do
time you've
you?
ever died because I picked flowers.
Well, do you die when I jump off cliffs?
Not yet. But there will come a day where there will be one cliff that you have not yet jumped off of, and you will underestimate the damage we will take by doing so. I am firmly convinced of this.
Well, there's probably going to be one flower one day that's just in too dangerous of an area.
No, I'll be able to get it and get out. I've done that enough times. I'm fairly confident in Dream's abilities to be able to do so.
Well, I've jumped off lots of cliffs.
Speaking of flowers, we actually got a bunch of new ones planted yesterday. So I'm very happy about how our front walkway is looking. Our wallet not quite as happy, but still, it's looking quite nice.
Now we're going to go get that treasure.
Okay. Bears of the North. Okay, so we now have yet another bestowed quest.
Yep, gotta kill bears.
Cool. Alright.
Look, 4 bears.
How wildly convenient.
You're just tagging them all.
Yep, basically. Efficiency is the name of the game here. So,
We want every bear in the zone.
like, I'm looking at my stats since I upgraded everything with what Dill sent.
Mm-hmm.
My health is like 1,000 points higher.
You were so squishy.
I apparently was massively undergeared. Okay, fine. Technically, the name of the game is LOTRO. Technically.
We won't be that technical. Technically, the name of the game is Lord of the Rings Online.
But I'm just going to say efficiency. Because even saying LOTRO is more efficient. Huh? Huh? Okay, yeah, I know, a bit forced.
Right now, the name of the game is Kill Bears. Kill all the bears.
I have given up on trying to hug them. They obviously do not want hugs.
Yeah, they're not very hug
I do not
appreciative.
have the corresponding quest.
We'll
I
get
didn't know there
corresponding
was a corresponding quest with snowdrifts. Alright, where be we headed?
Forward.
Okay.
Into more snow.
Hooray.
I thought you might like that.
Oh yes, snow, my favorite thing. The devil's diarrhea.
That goes right after the girls in white dresses, blue satin sashes.
What?
Your favorite things.
Okay.
You know that song.
I know the song just came out of nowhere. I'm pretty sure my parents hate that song or that movie at this point.
Probably a little less fun for him.
But that's a whole different story.
Did you get the damaged dwarf chest?
I'm getting it now. I wasn't sure if this was like another like chest. So. Okay. Where to?
Back to Gloin.
Okay.
Bouncing, bouncing, all around the ground.
Wow.
You know I sing that song regularly.
not that regularly. Not as regularly as you used to, that's for sure. Oh, I'm gonna have stuff to sell.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's a little merchant. Are you still cold?
Yeah, I'm always cold. You know this. This is not news to you.
Sometimes it's a little surprising, though.
I mean, I guess in theory. Alright, Alright.
Oh, yay, more bears!
Mind my words, traveler.
Okay, I gotta sell stuff real quick. Gosh, I love having a mobile shop. It is so convenient.
He says while standing next to a regular shop.
Wait, the what? Where? Oh, down over here?
Right next to Gloin.
Oh. Well, so there is. I did not see that. I did not see that. How silly of me. I guess that's a fair enough explanation, Ek. Okay. Sell all. Okay, Gloin. What? Dowerhound dwarves with the goblins? Oh yes, it's all coming together now. While you were away, one of my scouts reported something interesting. You see, the task given to me by King Dang was to track down the Dowerhand's last refuge. The scout seems to have found it, as there were a large number of Dowerhounds around an... Dowerhands, not hounds. Around an old fortress called Gibilizin? But that wasn't all he found. As the scout watched from a high ridge, two figures rode up to the fortress. One was a dwarf, the other a cloaked figure. At first he didn't know what he was seeing, but when all the hands, not hounds, hands, stop, and when all the dour hands stopped what they were doing, he knew that the dwarf could only be one person, Skorgrim. Now, with what you've told me, the other figure with him must have been that the ring wraith. It would seem our two tasks are but one, friend. I can use nothing of what you offer to me. How disappointing. If we can but enter this fortress, we will end two problems with one fell stroke. By ending the threat of this rider, we can ensure Rivendell's safety, and by putting an end to Skorgrim, we will crush the Dour Hands. However, it won't be easy, as the scout reported that the two entered the... What was that? Did the cat push it over? Yeah, he probably darted after he pushed it over and it hit the ground. Ah, cat. Okay, anyway. However, it won't be easy. The scout reported that the two entered the inner keep of the fortress. That keep is nearly impregnable. This is what you must do, Vontu. Every dwarf fortress has a secret entrance, and although I do not know the secret of Gabilazan, I know how to learn it. When the cornerstone of Gabilazan was laid down, a copy of the fortress's plans would have been stored within. Around that cornerstone, the fortress was built and can now only be accessed by entering Gabilazan's vault. Once we have the plans, we will be able to learn the fortress's secret entrance. Gabilazan can be found in the more westerly of the two passes that gate the entrance to Iorwar. The easternmost pass, Rakas Bazaar, is not guarded by dwarves and may give you a roundabout means of approaching the keep. Wow, that was a lot of reading.
It's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, seriously. Welcome, new people to the stream. Hope you're having a good Saturday and happy that you're here with us today. Feel free to chime in on chat. Let us know who you are. But yeah, thanks for being here with us today.
Yes. We're all being joined and being scared by our cat.
This is why I don't want him up on top of the bookshelf.
Understandable.
And
It
yet,
doesn't look like anything broke, though. It's just some Armada pieces around on the floor, but it doesn't look like anything broke.
what pieces?
Like dials and stuff.
No. Wait, I have Armada stuff up there?
Yeah, a bunch of extra dials.
Oh,
like.
yeah.
And
Because
some extra movement sticks.
I think those were from the core sets. Oh, wait, no, that's not from the core set stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I've got so much extra Armada crap lying around.
And then the big thing of the 48 colors of paint, but the box didn't even open.
Okay, that's good at least. Yeah, for those new to the stream, I'm a big nerd. I do a lot of tabletop gaming. And so, yeah. That's what we're off to do after this stream.
This is a very large bear.
We do try to entertain him 24/7, or at least whenever he's awake. We've got, we've got like an automated laser that he's just basically worn the engine out of because he plays with it so much.
We need the birdies
Or the
to
motor.
come back.
Yeah, seriously.
We should fill the bird feeder back up, maybe.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. Well, there's still plenty of seed in there, though.
But if they can't see the seeds through the window, they don't trust that there's seeds in there.
But they should know that there is food. They've been coming here for months now.
But they can't see the seeds in the window, so no food.
I guess.
Birds are stupid. They've got brains like the size of a pea, unless they're a parrot variety, basically.
So it would seem.
Or a crow.
I thought crows or ravens, I guess.
Corvids, basically that family of bird.
Fair enough. Sorry, I'm scrolling back through to... Because I have to figure out how far of a drive it's going to be when we're done with the stream. Because I always forget his address. I need to program that into his contact. Did you grab the quests from the stable master guy?
Oh yeah, and we had one to turn into him too.
Okay.
Greetings, traveler. Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
I don't know if that one's better or not. Okay, where to?
Oh, we're still killing bears around here.
Okay. So it's about a 20-minute drive. So.
Sounds about right.
Heath will probably run late anyway. He always does.
You're killing a birdie.
Well, you've got... I have bloodlust. We'll just put it that way.
You want everything to die.
I would not complain if everything died. No, he actually doesn't sleep most of the day. He spends most of the day awake and playing.
He's very active.
Uh-huh. And he's a very buff cat, too. His arms are very muscular. Or his front legs, rather, not his arms.
His whole body is muscular.
That's true. No, he's an extremely active cat. We do not get much of a reprieve. And it is super annoying when I'm trying to work.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you
I'm
are.
right here. I'm literally following you.
I'm just running around in circles. Where's me? There's just always a tree between us.
So it would seem. Are we mounting?
Yep. We're aiming for this little fortress up here, though.
Okay. We do need to grind out some anniversary stuff so we can get those mounts too.
We will. I actually was thinking that I could introduce you to it all off a stream, and then we can spend half an hour doing things you're already familiar with, kind of a thing, on
Works
a
for me.
different day.
Works for me. Welcome, welcome, new people to the stream. Glad that you're joining us here today. Hope you're having a good Saturday, and we're entertaining you enough. But feel free to chime in on chat. Let us know who you are.
Oh, you're killing these guys, huh?
Do we not need to kill Dour Hands?
I mean, it's always a perk, but it's not actually the quest objective.
Oh.
Like I said, though, always a perk.
I mean, I'm not going to complain about killing Dour Hands. So is this the door we need to go through?
Pretty sure.
Okay. I thought Gloin said this wasn't defended by dwarves over here.
One of the gates isn't. I can show you what that gate's defended by if you want me to show you.
Well, what's it defended by?
I can show you if you want me to.
That doesn't...
Believe me, if you're being worth shown,
What?
it's worth being shown instead of told.
Okay. Is this the right way to go about it? I guess so, because this is the cornerstone.
I mean, it doesn't matter how we enter. We just need to come into this room and look at that rock. But yeah, let's go look at the other gate.
Okay. I mean, what, do they have a frickin' Balrog?
No, nothing like that cool. But cooler than a bunch of
Cooler than a bunch of what?
dwarves.
Okay.
Mount up. And we're just gonna run through all these guys.
Alright.
No, ignoring you. There you go.
Oh, a frost giant. Interesting. Why is a frost giant defending it?
Because that area of the Misty Mountains on the other side of that gate is like all gianty.
Interesting. Well, okay then. Alright. We making like a tree and getting the F out of here?
We're just going back this way. It's easiest.
Okay. Got a lot of random crap in my overflow inventory. But I guess that's how it usually goes.
Yeah, that's pretty standard for any game with an inventory.
Yep. And then I am just kind of naturally a pack rat, you know that.
Yep. Fallout 4 granted every last wish you had when it made all the junk useful.
Oh, yes it did. And then when you could still, like, you know, move, or, like, you could still fast travel when overburdened in Fallout 4, oh, that was fantastic. Once you got that skill. Oh, Fallout 4 was fun.
A lot of fun. We can just take the horseback
Okay.
to going
Which horse?
the stable master.
Oh, fair enough.
No, it's not a horse. It's not a horse.
I'm banging on all cylinders. I'm with you. Avoidance increases your chances of avoiding attacks. No, really? I never would have guessed that. Okay.
How can I be of service?
Oh, I have to select a reward before I can go on.
Pretty common.
Yep, just as it's common that their rewards are useless for me. Oh my gosh, Fallout 4 without Preston would be so much better. Oh, I hated Preston. You could never shut him up. Ah, wonderful. You found the cornerstone, and the plans were within. I didn't mention it before you left, but there was a very good chance the plans were taken or destroyed years ago. Yet it seems fortune is smiling upon us this day. Oh, and look here. Here's the Inner Keep secret entrance. Ah, yes. Why it will be just like when... man, I cannot talk today. Why, it will be just like when burglar Bilbo crept into Smaug's lair. We'll just need the key to open the secret door and you'll be in the Inner Keep. Finding that key, though, could present a challenge. Now, the old tales of Helgerod, that's the great dwarf hall to the north that fell to the dragon Thorog, said that it was abandoned. All the surrounding dwarf halls were abandoned as well. The keystones that opened the secret doors to all those halls were hidden in a small dwarf vault near the source of the Bruinen. The building must be in ruins now, but the vault is surely still there. Once we have the keystone, the Inner Keep of Kabilizin will be open to us. Journey north to the source of the Bruinen and look for the vault of Isklid's Lookout. You will need to brave the snow beasts to make their homes along the drifts, but that should not be a problem for you, I would expect. And then the High Crag, is that something tied in with this?
No, that's its own quest.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, let's keep going.
On the road again.
You're gonna do that again, aren't you?
I'm gonna leave you in suspense. You never know when the next line will come.
You see, I'm not really all that bothered by that.
Hey, it's daytime now.
Cool. I have become a coveted ally of the Elves of Rivendell. Don't know what that means.
Hey, look, a dude.
Cool.
Sometimes you can go a while without seeing other dudes.
We usually see at least one or two people every stream.
Sometimes it feels like there's not very many people outside the cities, but there is a festival going on right now. Everybody's busy.
This is true. So, is the snowdrift thing part of the quest line we're going to be doing?
Some quest. I did not
Oh,
mount up.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you... What?
Just seeing how well you're paying attention, apparently.
Oh, I would love to have Elrond's cookies. I'm sure they're amazing. Baked with all the love and magic and power that, his ring can grant.
I'm not sure he spends much time baking.
Eh.
I think I'd rather from an elf who spent like 10,000 years learning to bake.
Okay, we collected the keystone. Do we once again go back to Gloin?
There's a few other quests we can go around here, though.
Wow, it's a lot of... go from point A to B and back to point A again.
This is not the first time we've done this.
No. I'm just pointing it out.
look, a cliff.
Oh, look! I didn't break my leg.
Very nice.
Yeah, well, I slid down the side, so...
A loud car just went by.
A very loud car did go by.
Not sure if you could hear it through your headphones.
Oh, no, I heard it. I very much heard it. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
I'm starving. But we're gonna go get nachos when we go to this thing, so I'm, like, not really wanting to eat too much right now.
Those are good.
Yeah. I know, right, Dill? It's like, oh yeah, you were just in this area, but I need you to go back there and grab something that you could have grabbed your first time there. So what's all the way up here?
And we've got a post big hard sign outside the Rudaran Keep.
Okay. Why?
To warn people that there's evil men here.
Okay, then. Aren't they just gonna knock the sign down?
Shush. Don't think about it too hard. Maybe they can't read. Maybe they think it says awesome people live here.
Maybe.
Alright, we can either keep going or we can go kill some goblins. You want to kill some goblins?
We're already here. Let's go kill some goblins. I don't know why, but posting the sign there reminded me of this like meme I saw like a couple of years ago, where this guy was showing off his tattoo, which was like a bunch of like characters in Chinese, because had it done at like a traditional Chinese tattoo artist or method in like Beijing or something like that when he was on vacation, and he's like, like someone asked, like, what does that say? And he's like, it says glory to God or something. And then someone who actually spoke Chinese timed in. He's like, no, it doesn't. It says you idiot tourist.
I believe it. Makes me think of the scene from Mulan when that one nameless dude is like, look, this tattoo will protect me from harm. And then he gets sucker punched. Why, yeah. King of the Rock.
Okay.
Are you still with me?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Yay.
We don't need to kill wolves, right?
We don't need to. I mean, there's a deed to kill them, but I don't think we have to.
Okay. Oh, I hear ice cracking under my feet.
This ice isn't smooth.
Do you ever watch that show Ice, like Ice Truckers or whatever?
I seem to recall it existing, but I never watched it.
Like yeah, basically the same. Like I remember the commercials for it, where it was like Ice Road Trucking or something. It's like, did they really take semi trucks across like frozen water, frozen roads?
Well, I think it's a legitimate like professional industry where people like in northern Canada and Alaska have to be able to get goods, and it's the only way to get them. And so these people are trained on how to like drive through these conditions.
Well, I figured as much as well. I got 12.
Me too.
Like I figured as much as well. It's just like this seems like so crazy.
I mean, if that was my line of work, I wouldn't want the distraction of a dude with a camera pointing it at my face, be like, all right, tell me the most dramatic stuff about your job.
No, I wouldn't either.
I'd be like, get that out of my face, or we're gonna die on this ice.
My guess is they're probably paid significantly higher than the average person in their industry. That takes a very special skill set.
One they've developed over a long career.
Yep. I know where you're going with that one. I know that reference. And that is a good movie too. My gosh, it's been a long time since I've watched that.
It was a very good movie.
Oh, it's a fantastic movie. I love Taken. Liam Neeson does so well in it. And oh, go ahead.
He kind of found a niche as an action type hero.
Yeah. I will point out, like, how stupid it was of those guys to, kidnap his daughter. When, he's like, he's a god in two religions, trained Batman and Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Anakin Skywalker. What punches wolves just for fun. I'm trying to remember what else he's done, but yeah. And yet they're gonna kidnap his daughter.
They just didn't recognize his voice, I guess.
I guess not.
I almost need to get on my main so I can get on my like winter horses. They would match better.
Yeah, like I've said, I think that's one thing WoW did very right in that the mount collection is all shared. So
It would be so handy.
yeah, I agree.
I got some fun horses on my other one.
Really? I did not realize that was Are you being serious, Ek? Yeah. Because that sounds kind of ludicrous, but at the same time, I can understand it. Yes, this is the keystone of which I spoke. Good work, Von 2. Now the real business will begin. Now that we have the keystone, the back way into the Dowerhand Keep will be open to us. You should be able to confront both the Nazgul and Skorgrim. However, the task will be a great one, and you will need help, so gather a company of allies. Also, since completion of this task may mean the end of Skorgrim, a great boon to Durin's folk, I will send my son Gimli along with you to aid in the battle. Isn't he supposed to be whacking stuff up with the Fellowship?
I haven't left.
I will entrust him with both the keystone and the secret dwarf lore needed to open the gate. Now go and gather a company of allies and prepare for the battle ahead. Once you are prepared, speak to Gimli. He is staying in one of the guest rooms off of Elrond's house. Together you will set off for the keep, and he shall open the secret way into the inner keep. This will be a great day for the free peoples, Vontu. I am eager for your return with the tale of your victory.
Yay.
Okay, so back to
Well, so we've got a couple of quests to turn in at the High Crag.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we'll go to Rivendell, and we've got a couple quests to turn in there.
How would that work? That they'd combine ice and sawdust. Wouldn't the ice just eventually melt?
The North Sea is pretty cold.
Yeah, but I mean, at some point the ice would melt, wouldn't it?
Greetings. What do you need? Might you lend me an ear?
We have to go post a sign outside Gabilazon.
We can do that later,
Well met, friend.
unless you wanted to
Be
now.
grateful for
I
your
don't really care.
assistance.
Back to Glaine's camp.
Okay. Wait,
Well
why back to
met.
Gloin's camp?
So we're going to Rivendell.
Oh, good point. Still, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's just weird to kind of think about.
Necessity being the mother of invention, and all that. It's a heck of a lot cheaper than getting the steel to make a similarly sized structure, even if you have to remake it a couple times.
I don't know. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around that. Like how that would function as like some sort of battleship. Because I'd be worried about, you know, the guns going off and cracking the ice or causing fractures. But maybe that's just me.
Well, aircraft carriers aren't known for their guns, simply the ability to hold aircraft.
Are we talking about aircraft carriers?
Mentioned earlier.
Because I just... It was to combat U-boats, is what I remember X saying. Do I take Do I take this quest?
I mean, I had one turned into her. And we don't have to take this one if you don't want to.
I don't know. Should I?
Take it. Yeah.
Okay.
Daily Roast of Rivendell, you can take that one.
The Misty Mountains. Oh, she wants me to go speak to Gloin. So.
We'll get a little bit of prep and experience for it. But
Yeah.
we'll go back later. We're gonna go talk to Gimli now.
Yep.
And then do an instance.
Yep.
This one we will get inspiration for, though, so it shouldn't be quite as rough.
Oh, good. We'll have to see how much time we have afterwards, because we are going to be brushing up against the clock a little bit.
Yeah, it might be about the last thing we get to do.
Yeah, unfortunately. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I had no idea about that. At all. That is a cool little historical fact. You know, back in the day when I was growing up, you could actually get World War II history off a History Channel. Not so much anymore. What?
No, it's Sharks and Aliens.
Yep. Oh, Nazis and aliens.
The Sharks are more Discovery Channel.
Sharks are very much a Discovery Channel thing, especially during Shark Week.
I actually watched Shark Week.
It's fun.
Do they have new stuff to talk about every Shark Week, or is it the same Shark Week every year?
Sometimes they they'll recycle some documentaries and whatnot, but they usually have like new stuff. Ah, hello, Vontu. A glorious battle awaits us. Are you and your allies ready? My father sent me the keystone, so I am prepared. Let us go now into the mountains to defeat Skorgrim and his dour hands. Why do I get the feeling Skorgrim's going to get away?
Skorgrim's dour hands have taken refuge from the wrath.
You'll just have to play through it.
Within an ancient
You're not going to answer that, are you?
high in the passes of the
You're not gonna
Misty
spoil stuff that you're 20 minutes from
There they
figuring
plot
out.
their return, unless an end can be put to their scheming once
Yeah.
and for all.
Skorgrim must think that the walls of
Look at this.
that the walls of his fortress will keep him safe, tall and broad as they are, but he does not know about the keystone he recovered. We will fight our way through his remaining defenses, and perhaps I will give him one chance to come out of the main gates of the keep to face me in combat. He has no honor, so my challenge will probably go unanswered. It is just as well, but my axe is anxious for the chance to end this foul, dour hand. Are you ready? The dour hands cannot hope to stand against us. Do I need to respec?
You should be okay. Like, since, like I said, we've got inspiration.
We had inspiration that other time, too, when I needed to respec.
We need to respect, we'll find out. You can if you want, though. It's not a big deal.
Okay. Well, we'll see. In theory, yes, there is a history channel, Dill, but these days it's not so much about history as much as it's about Nazis and aliens. And wild conspiracy theories. And Pawn Stars.
Not sure why that's on History Channel. That's another Discovery Channel thing.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure. You sure that's on
Well, like,
Discovery? I'm
kind
fairly
of
positive that's on History Channel.
Well, I think it is on History Channel. What I'm saying is that's the kind of thing that should
Oh.
be on Discovery Channel.
Well, Vikings is also, or at least was also on History Channel. I don't know if that show's still going, but I know it was fairly popular. As was Swamp People.
Swamp People.
What?
If you're Swamp People.
Did you ever watch that show?
No.
It was an interesting show.
Gimli.
Oh gosh, Dill, please don't do that. Please don't start going down that road. Alright. Alright, Ek. Have a good run to the store. Okay, thank you. I'm just getting very tired of this whole, you know, we're going to anything with any semblance of gender in it, we're going to change the lettering. It's just like these are just words. But that's just the world we live in. It is bug nuts crazy.
Yep.
Oh, great.
Hi, kitty.
He's probably going to want lunch before we leave.
Did you get shot backwards?
Oh, a little bit. I'm ready to go on a fewer as well. Yeah, let's do this. Come on. He's got a much smaller axe than he does in the movie.
It's gotta look really good for cinematic purposes.
Yep.
Can you imagine the energy involved in swinging that thing regularly?
You'd have to be in very good shape.
Admittedly, he would have been, but yeah. There's a rumble in.
Well, yeah, we just killed a giant. I believe that would be... That should be expected.
Look, another one. What sign?
The cat is doing the thing that I hate most.
Oh, come back over here.
Why? Oh.
You're like leaving me behind.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
Hey, heals.
Yep.
The day of
It seems these dour hands were not expecting us to come in by the hidden door, Vontu. This is amusing, but I tire of dealing with lesser dour hands. Let us find Skorgrim with no further delay.
Your dour hands just aren't good enough.
Nope. He's kind of elitist like that.
See, this is much easier than yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I haven't had to respec yet. I still have not figured out what these little, like, storm things that pop up by my character's head are.
No, you're gonna have to really look at stuff.
Like, I don't know how I spend them or what. Oh, Sustaining Bolt is now free. Is that it?
Possibly.
Skorgrim has nowhere left to hide, Vontu, and I think he now realizes it. His doom stands outside his door, and he has no choice but to face it. Are you ready for battle? Let's do it.
Let's kill Skorgrim.
Okay. Just like last night, we have guys. He's summoning crap.
That's how it usually works.
Yep.
What's a boss without ads?
A boss. There are plenty of boss fights out there without ads. I really want to know what these little things above my head are for.
To make you look pretty.
Alright, fair enough, Bellin. Fair enough. By the way, welcome back. It's been a little while since we've seen you. Hope you're doing alright. That's a good point. He is Bellin the Wise. I should probably listen to that. It seems to be sage advice.
A wise man listens to wisdom.
Who the...
Spirit they used to inhabit his body.
So was that actually Skorgrim?
The body was that of Skorgrim, but I don't think that was the spirit of Skorgrim.
Interesting.
Emily needs to put a red circle.
Yeah, we're still playing for now. We don't really have any plans to stop for the moment, so... You fought well, Vontu, and we have put an end to Skorgrim's menace. I am troubled by the escape of the Nazgul and the apparition that appeared upon Skorgrim's death, but there is nothing we can do about that right now. At least we have paid the dour hands for their treachery. Haha. It was a good battle, but I think it is time to leave. I am ready to journey back to the guest rooms at Rivendell when you are. Let's go. And we still have time to do stuff, I think.
Okay.
I mean, not a whole ton, but... We still have time to play at least a little bit longer.
No,
Okay.
you're blowing.
Okay. I only read the story quest, because otherwise we'd be here all day with me reading side quests. But I'm glad you appreciate that.
Though I did make you read the Silithar quest line.
That's true. Yeah, the story writing in this game is very well done. I do agree. You're leaving me behind again.
Why are you taking the path? You can cut corners.
Cause I...
Yeah, what? Trample Elrond's grass.
If anyone would be, like, pissed enough to send me off into the sun over trampling their grass, I could see it being Elrond or Treebeard.
Galadriel.
Or Galadriel. I mean, she basically, like, disintegrated an orc who was attacking Gandalf. At least in The Hobbit.
Movie.
You could see her doing that in game, though, too. Or at least in Tolkien lore.
I don't know.
Elrond does not strike me as one of those, like, get off my lawn, you dang kids kind of guys, though. Alright, Misty Mountains.
Blaine's Camp.
Glades. There we are. Yeah, we took on the big turtle last night for the Silithar for Aragorn's quest, or for the Narsil quest, and so that was an interesting night. That was an interesting adventure. All right. You bring tidings both joyous and dark, Vontu. The Dour Hands are done. They will never hope to threaten the Longbeards again. While the news of the spirit that was driven from Skorgrim is unsettling, it is not as disturbing as the news of the Rider's escape. What is worse, you tell me that he spoke of bringing men to Heligrod. What he seeks in that old dwarf hall is a mystery to me. Unfortunately, there is more that must be done if Rivendell is to be secured. Now, know, though, that I will give you whatever help I can. Okay, so what would be the biggest upgrade for me? Possibly this ring. Yeah, definitely the ring.
Full ring.
Well, I have one that's 27, and this is 45, so...
Yeah.
If you have a moment, allow me to tell you some of the tale of Heligrod, the ruins of which lie north of here. The tale may shed light on what the writer seeks to accomplish, though I cannot guess what that might be. Heligrod was delved beneath the mountains of Orod Lostal. It remains the northernmost outpost of Khazad-dûm for long years. Mithril was never found there, but a good many other stones and riches were. These riches drew a dragon to Heligrod. Thorog, he was named. He slew all the dwarves and made his bed in Heligrod's treasury. In Khazad-dûm, which the elves call Moria, Durin marshaled a company of dwarves to journey to Heligrod and slay the beast. Thorog was defeated, but Durin was slain by the dragon's dying breath. I thought Durin was slain by a Balrog. He was the fifth of that name. Oh, okay. He was the fifth of that name, but the next two had a sad end, but I will not speak of that now. Dwarves sought to reclaim Heligrod in the years that followed, but death hung heavy over that place, and they abandoned the halls and removed Heligrod's riches to Khazad-dûm. I do not know what the writer might seek to gain by taking to Heligrod. Perhaps he simply wants to fortify it, but I would wager that there is more to this deed than we can see. Perhaps by scouting the borders of Heligrod we can learn more of his plans. Do not attempt to enter Heligrod itself. Too many dark things linger there, but instead, seek the outer treasury. Search near Nan-Gongrag. I know there are many Durins. I just thought that Durin the Fifth was the one who met Durin's Bane. So, how invested do we want to get into that?
Yeah. What time are you thinking of finishing up?
15 minutes-ish. Because, I mean, it's about a 15-minute drive to their place, so...
If you want, we can go post that other sign and get that other strongbox instead.
That can work. Give me just a second. I need to swap out rings and sell a few things. So...
Okay.
Yeah, because I am, unsurprisingly, full up on inventory again. Shock of all shocks.
Never happened.
I know, right? This is totally a first. Never has happened to me ever before.
Your inventory is just so empty.
Yeah. This has never happened on any other game I've ever played either. Okay, I should probably hold on to that ring. That was that BOE ring.
Does this big bonfire bring you warmth in the cold, snowy place?
Why do you think I don't want to leave? I like heat. I like warmth. You know this. For all you know, I'm just making up a story about having to, having stuff to sell. But I am not. I am not. Alright.
Actually, no. Just go to Stable Master and go to the High Crag.
Oh, well now you tell me.
What do you want?
I told you before we left this place.
Yeah, true. Fair enough. Fair enough. Welcome, welcome, new person to the stream. Glad that you're here with us today. Hope you're having a good Saturday, and thanks for joining us.
What do you think of the Misty Mountains so far, now that you're here for the first time?
It's cold.
What do you expect up in the tops of mountains?
Strippers and tacos?
I don't know if you can find either of those things in Middle-earth.
Yeah, probably.
Not in the places we as good hero types go.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, I can't. I was about to swap out a ring and you... Oh, wait, no, you... I'm apparently in combat with this hawk. What did I do to you?
Looked at it wrong.
Apparently. Yeah, let's swap out this ring here.
Did
This
you
is the
post
one.
your sign?
Oh, no, I didn't. Where do I post it?
Back where that bear was.
Okay. Oh, I see it now. Are we going up in there?
Yeah, we're going in.
Okay.
Just can't wait to be on the road again. There. I finally pulled out that second line.
You are such a goob. I love you, but you are really such a goob.
I took that in it.
You should. You should. Alright, so what is it we're up here for?
Strongbox?
Oh, okay. Oh, I hit 43. I didn't even realize that.
You dinged.
Oh, cool. I have a point to spend.
I too.
Okay, there we go. Point spent.
Ooh, there's treasure up here.
Cool. So where is this, is it in this door?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh.
Ah, crap. Well, I can still roll.
Good.
Heimer Stone Shaper.
What do you want? Might you lend me an ear?
He's got stuff for us to do.
Yep. Alright. Okay, where do we head now? Do we kill more Dower Hands?
I think so. Well, it's up there, I think. Follow me.
Ah, I see it, yep. Hey, Wegatron! Doing well. Welcome to the stream, never seen you before. How are you doing? Also, you are one of many from the UK. We've had quite a few people come by. Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, thanks for chiming in chat. We're always happy to see who's here with us. So.
What do you need?
Yeah.
Kind of orange.
What was that, hon?
It was kind of orange.
Just a bit. Yeah, I read the article about that. I read that as well earlier this week, that the talks with the developers fell apart. So. Which makes me kind of torn, because I'm like, on the one hand, it could have been really, really cool. On the other hand, Amazon could have completely screwed it up. And so, yeah.
I was reading through an article that somebody posted in the LOTRO subreddit, and the article was talking about how cool it would have been to have an open world MMORPG set in Middle Earth. And like it'd be like, wow, but with all the cool stuff of other games. People are like, they didn't even mention that there already is a Lord of the Rings MMO.
I haven't played Fable, no. My brothers did. They loved it, but I never played Fable. Oh, I doubt that they're gonna. Dill, are you referring to the TV series that they're gonna be doing? Because that I highly doubt is going to be canceled.
Well, Amazon's had a hard time getting any games actually published.
Yeah.
Like that New World game that's I think finally going to be coming out sometime later this year. I think it's been delayed for years at this point.
Yeah.
So Amazon has a hard time getting games out. I don't think they've ever actually successfully gotten one out that stayed out for very long.
Yeah. No, I wish they would do more with... I wish the Standing Stone people would do more with LOTRO. Like, you know, advertise it, make people aware of it. Because I agree with you as well, Weg, that a lot of it is repetitive, but that's just kind of comes with the territory of MMORPGs. I mean, a lot of it is the same stuff over and over and over again. But I do agree with you as well, Dill, that it's a game that deserves a lot more attention. And it would be nice if more people knew about it. But they're not going to cancel the TV series. I mean, I was reading an article, gosh, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, about how right now that is slated to be the most expensive television series in history, at like 640 million or something like that to do. So they better make it freaking good. You know, I get what you're saying. I don't mind paying the price for MVP though, because it's nice to be able to support developers like that. So.
Mind my words, traveler. Might you spare a moment of your time?
Greetings, traveler.
Okay, what do I grab from you? What can I grab from you? What would be worthwhile? Not really anything that I'm seeing. Alright, we'll go with the shield.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
It is crazy to think that it has put up a serious challenge to, you know, the big MMORPGs like WoW and SWTOR, and it is still around for this long. It's gonna be... It's going to be interesting to see what the Tolkien Foundation actually lets them get away with, though. Because while there's not a ton of history of the Second Age that's explored, so they've got this very blank slate, there's enough of it that's explored that you cannot deviate too much. We are from... I'm not going to say where exactly, but we're from a state in the Mountain West in the U.S. So, we are on Mountain Time Zone. If LOTRO was alone and WoW had never come out, I think LOTRO would be in WoW's place, or at least up there. But they're there were a lot of MMOs that tried to capture on the success of WoW, and yeah.
And this is one of the more successful ones, even though it never quite hit the same WoW numbers.
Yeah. Oh no, it's fine, Weg. I don't mind giving out kind of our general location. I'm not offended at all. We just we are still somewhat private, so it is not Oregon, Dill. Oregon is actually on the West Coast, so
The Pacific Northwest.
I don't think you could do LOTRO on a console. So
There's too many buttons.
there's way too many buttons. Although, I am trying to, as part of work, I'm trying to get in touch with a VR MMORPG that's in development, so that is going to be interesting to see. Anywho, we actually have to run because we're doing game day stuff with some friends, so we're gonna have to call the stream here. But we might. I kind of rage quit Ark a little earlier today, and so we might just do LOTRO on Monday just because I need a break. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But until next time, I'm Vanlin,
Yummy Elf.
and we will see you guys on the next one. Catch you later.